It's 8:20 and my life is complete because I'm sitting here explaining to Alton Brown about Hawkins cheesies. And anybody who knows me knows that when you say, I don't know what a Hawkins cheesie is, I'm like,
is that what that powder was around the corner?
I was the little bit of cheese on the side here. Alton Brown is in town to do a live show, and I'm like, we got some B-roll of your show, and you said,
it's all A-roll.
It's all
A-roll. There's no B-roll.
Look at the fantastic pictures of what you might expect at the Orpheum Theatre this evening at 8 o'clock. Tell us about your live tour.
The live tour, the Edible Inevitable tour. Imagine a 2.5-hour culinary variety show. We got live music. I'm doing some of my food songs. There are puppets. There's audience interaction, and two very, very large, very, very unusual, and as the graphics say, potentially dangerous culinary experiments. Let me just put it this way: if you're in the front few rows and somebody offers you a poncho, just take the poncho and put it on.
Don't wear your favorite white blouse tonight.
Oh well, it's really out of season anyway, right? Even winter white at this point, I think it's kind of iffy, but I certainly wouldn't wear that. I'm wearing white, but it's a lab coat, so I can get away with it.
You can. I always love it when you've got your face in the refrigerator and the close-up of the camera.
I will be putting my face into some appliances tonight.
You will?
Yes, multiples.
Kids in the audience. Very kid-friendly show as well.
Very kid-friendly show. I don't really think that there are enough family entertainments for live stage anymore. And so one of the things that I did purposely when putting the show together was, like my show Good Eats was very family-friendly. I like to think that this tour is also very friendly. No one's going to be insulted, but hopefully nobody's going to be bored either. I mean, so... No. But I kind of have
the
mental...
You are not ever boring.
Oh, you just haven't spent enough time with me. I can be petrifyingly boring. But I basically have the brain of about a 9-year-old boy, so, that's the way the show's kind of built.
I've gone back to PBS for Good Eats for my son to watch and learn. You're an excellent food culinary teacher.
Thank you.
You've been, really honored with awards at great levels.
Well, the Nobel Committee still has not called. I just want to point that out. That hasn't happened yet. But, the thing, I think that if Good Eats was an educational show, it was only because our first mission was to entertain. Because I don't believe that you can educate people without entertaining them. I just don't.
Very entertaining. I love the fact. I think my crush on you began when you went on a rant about how useless a garlic press was.
Useless.
Useless. I hate them.
Beyond useless. Actually, sucks souls out of kittens or something.
Right?
There's absolutely... Not only does a garlic press not do the one thing that it's designed to do, it doesn't do anything else either.
It doesn't do anything else.
Unless you have some kind of beetle that you could put in there and then extract... I don't want to talk about this anymore.
No, let's let the garlic press go. I'm right up there with a couple of other single-use appliances. You and me agree on those. You're not a big fan of social media, but it should be noted, Alton was not booked on the show until, yesterday afternoon?
Yeah.
Now, you were having your morning coffee. You tweeted it.
Yes, I did. I tweeted the coffee. You tweeted back.
Get over here.
And that's how it happened. But you know what? Actually, I've become a massive fan of social media, but only in the last couple of years. I started doing Post-it notes on Twitter, and then things kind of took off. And now my life is pretty much run by communications via Twitter.
So you are famous for sending back tweets, replying to tweets by Post-it notes.
With Post-it notes. I don't know how it happened. I think it's laziness. I didn't like thumb typing, but I always had Post-it notes around, so I would just draw on them and take pictures and send them back to people. And it's become a great way to communicate. A huge part of actually this tour that I'm doing now would not have happened were it not for Twitter. Because via Twitter, I met up with Adam Savage from Mythbusters, became friends with him. He set me up with the people that were doing his live show. And it all snowballed. So my life right now is pretty much because of relationships via social media.
Now, Mythbusters, you did popcorn in a pressure cooker and you cooked a meal on a car engine?
In a car engine, the manifold. We did an entire Thanksgiving meal inside the workings of a 1979 Coupe de Ville, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I do
which
remember
wasn't
that.
easy, especially when they didn't give me a culinary assistant. It's like I'm so used to having people, and they're kind of like, "We'll see you in the morning. We'll be shooting. Bye."
You don't have Kevin Brown bringing you in. Here's your cocktail.
I got nothing. I gotta go to the grocery store and get some welding gloves on and kind of do that. But you are stalking me if you saw that.
I am
episode.
Stalking you a little bit.
Okay.
I might have watched everything you've ever done.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit on the creepy side.
Right.
But we'll just keep going with it.
Okay. So tell us, not me, tell everybody where you like to go in Vancouver. I promise I won't show up.
We have this social media program called AB Road Eats. So every time I go to a city to do the show, we only eat where fans tell us to go via that program on Facebook and on Twitter. And so yesterday we just cut the cream of the crop right off, the ones that got the most votes. So we ate at Forage. Matter of fact, I ate at Forage before I even got to the hotel. Yesterday, Revolver Coffee, meat and bread, which I'm pretty sure I ordered the entire menu. I don't do that very often.
No.
I couldn't eat it all. I mean, but
you're
I
Alton
ordered
Brown.
the entire.
I'll have page 1 and 2, please.
That's what I said. I said I'll have it all. I want the lot. And then let's say I had Matchstick Coffee, which was excellent. I ate at a fabulous new ramen place called Ramen Butcher over on was it West Georgia Street in Chinatown, and then went to a place right around the corner called Oyster Express and ate some fantastic deep bay oysters. So
you eat a lot in a day.
You know what? But I'm not eating anything today because I'm still fairly full from yesterday. But this is such a great food town with such a diverse, ethnicity and so much fantastic produce, so much great seafood.
Do you get to stay here for a couple of days?
No, I've got to leave. I'll leave tonight. But
right after the show.
But I had a day off here, and I'd never been in Vancouver, so now I'm kind of in love.
Now you need to come back here often, and I promise to not stalk you.
Well, for the Hawkins cheesies alone, right? So I have to come for the cheesies.
They're coming your way.
That's what. Okay.
I will send you those, and we will do maybe a little tour the next time you're here, and take you to our favorite foodie places as well. The show tonight at the Orpheum, and you're doing
I'm doing what's called a flash signing. This is a town where I have a lot of fans, and I like to be able to sign stuff for them. So what I do is the day before I do a flash sign, I go online to Twitter and Facebook and give coordinates, latitude and longitude of where I'll be and when I'll be there. And I will be standing on that spot at 1 o'clock today, and I will sign whatever people bring as long as it's not something that would bite me. So I don't want that.
I will tweet out the coordinates because I have an inside scoop on that. Sarah set me up. Go see Alton Brown live at the Orpheum. It is going to be unbelievable. And if you go to the flash signing, there's a chance you might get maybe a little discount on those tickets.
There might be a discount offered during that time.
Always a gift.
Always something to look forward to.
See, I know way too much about it.
So are you coming to the show?
Thank you very much. I would love to come to the show.
What do you mean you would love to? You're not going to?
Well,
I will give you tickets.
Consider it done.
Okay, done. You're coming to the show.
show.
Fantastic.
I'll be the one in the front row with the poncho.
I don't have any front row tickets left.
Darn it.
But I can give you a poncho.
I pushed it?
I can give you a poncho, though.
I will take the poncho.
All right, we'll get you a poncho.
Alton Brown, for the first time on the BT Couch, we're going to start a counter to keep track of how many times he comes back to our city and comes and chats with us here. We enjoy it.
It's a nice
Hawkins Cheesy's coming your way.